Alright guys, welcome back to this week's defense. We haven't done one of these in quite a while. I've been running basically the same defense for several weeks, just out of laziness, I guess. But I tried something a little bit new this week, so I thought it'd be interesting to talk through it, the pros, the cons. We'll take a look at the runes, all that good stuff. So, as you can see, I pulled the Wind Druid in the most recent batch of stones, and I wanted to try him out on defense. From what I understand, he's like a slightly better Eladriel, but he doesn't heal. He, revives. He self-revives. He'll do a little bit of buffing with 3-turn defense, which is nice, but he doesn't provide a heal. So this defense this week is light on heals. It's only Perna healing. And then the Cammy is there to kind of just be a nuisance or a threat. So this is the lineup I ran, and here's how it performed. The main thing that stood out to me, and I think the reason why I wanted to discuss this, is it was probably one of the best deterring defenses I've run in a long time, just in terms of not getting hit, volume of not getting hit. So it's been really nice. It's currently several hours until arena close. We'll go look at that. But this is the full week's worth of attacks in on me, and usually it's pretty similar. Attacks in, attacks out. Like last week, I attacked out 214 times. And I was attacked 218 times. So I don't know what I was running, but it didn't do very well. This week, I attacked out 209 times. I was only attacked 107 times, which is really great. It's easy to sort of kind of slowly climb if you're not getting hit very much. I'm getting hit half as many times as I'm attacking out. My win rate's always pretty low because I just auto all the time. So I try to look for auto teams, and I just kind of hit everything. So sometimes I don't succeed, and sometimes I do, and I surprise myself. But it's always kind of fun to farm it like every other part of the game. But the win rate is pretty low. The 18.7% I don't think is high enough to be viable. People who attack it are successful 4 out of 5 times, a little bit more. So it's not particularly scary once you bring the right team. But most people look at it and go, nah, I don't want to. The Vanessa will revive, and it's all going to be a mess. But I think what will be fun is, since now we can attack our own defense, let's go attack it. So this is my standard auto team. Probably not worth looking at because it's just going to take a while. So let's bring a bomb team, and we'll hit it with a couple different offenses, or at least whatever I have available here, and we'll just kind of see how it performs. This is going to be really fun in terms of this week's defense, being able to attack them. So I think I actually want to do the second skill. I think it'll make this week's defense a more fun series for me, because before we were guessing what had happened, But now we actually get to go at it. All right, so we're looking like we're going to be able to kill the Vanessa on that bomb. Liebley's taking a little heat. Man, look at those big chops. Nice to not crit there. I want the Vanessa to die before the Cammy, though. I don't think this will kill the Cammy. Famous last words, right? Yeah, it did. Of course it did. I was like, man... so I still got revived, and now has the attack. So I mean, that's good. That's good for my defense, but when you're attacking, it's not as fun. All right, so there's the Perna self revive. So everything's got to revive, and we'll see if the Druid will revive. Let's put another one on Perna. See if the Druid will revive the Vanessa, because the Vanessa is now popped. So even if the Vanessa gets revived, it's not the end of the world. It's a pretty hefty little bomb. The bombers are doing really well, I feel. I mean, I think this is kind of tearing right through it, in my opinion. We'll bomb it. We're just going to set to auto. He'll revive. And then I think we can just auto him out. Okay, he revived the Vanessa. I think we're still okay. I'm just going to let it auto because I feel confident that that's... We're at that point, right? We don't need to manual it. The other team we'll look at, I've got a Leo double Lucian that we can try that I think would be fun. I think if you're ever trying to build a defense, you got to stop Lucians. That's 1 Lucian, 2 Lucians, however many Lucians. I don't really have a speed Lucian thing yet. But get the win there. Not too bad. Let's test it with the Lucians. So here's the Leo double Lucian. Pretty standard offense. 184. So fast enough for most things. That's a brute. I mean, they're both kind of bruisery Lucians. I don't really have any speed Lucians. And there's the Leo. So we'll see what we can get done here. I know I don't have will, so I can reduce the bar of anything I want, but everything is really pretty fast. I guess we'll work on him. And I never know whether to use Leo's second or first skill to start, Because, the second skill does more damage, but you need it when he gets low. Okay, so pretty good off the first Lucian. Really worked on that druid. Let's slow it down a little bit and look at the damage here. So 8k, 9k per card. Nothing crazy. Alright, they're all doing their things. I'm faring pretty well here in terms of the damage coming back, but I mean they're still in pretty good shape. So I don't know. We'll have to just see. And we've got the shield and the soul protection on Cammy, which is not great. Okay, so the Vanessa's down. But already, the defense is kind of doing what you want to do to Lucians. It's hanging out. It's not going down quickly. You don't bring double Lucians to have to click a million times. You want it to be over quickly. You want to just move on. And so this is somewhat preventing that. We'll see. I feel like based on attacking my druid, I want to give him a little more HP. He's getting kind of wrecked a little bit. All right, so we're down to 1 Lucian, but I don't think we're in any danger here. I think the Cammy is not gonna. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. I think we'll just let it auto out and be done. Yep. All right, so we beat it with double Lucian. We beat it with Bomber. I don't really have another defense available other than sort of bruisery auto teams, which I don't think we need to see. If I had a cleave, it'd be interesting to try it against a cleave. So I think the tests sort of prove what we observed in that, if you hit play, you're probably going to win, but it'll take a little while, which is probably why people are avoiding it. Maybe there's a way to rune this a little more frighteningly, but I don't know yet. Probably my Vanessa is not bruisery enough. So here's the stats of everybody. She's a RTA Vanessa. I mean, lots of defense off of subs. I mean, look at that. Speed, crit damage, attack with plus 900 defense. Good HP, decent attack. I built her for RTA. She's sort of just broken. Here's the Taranys. Not very well ruined on Vamp HP, but, missing a lot of opportunities there. Of course, the good defense on these units is not really well tested against the Bombers and the Lucians, but, that's AD. You got to have raw HP. So she's on HP crit rate attack. So there's her stats. And then here's the Perna. Back to my kind of tanky Perna. Speed, crit damage, HP. I prefer the tanky Perna. I don't know if it's wise or not, but I enjoy it. So anyway, that was this week's defense. We're going to kind of keep trying some interesting things. There's only so much you can really try that's actually viable. Like, you don't want to just throw something out there just because it's crazy. You want something that might actually present some sort of threat to someone. So I'll line something else up for next week, and we'll kind of see how we do. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time. Take care, everybody.